morning and happy December 17th. Happy holidays. I am officially on vacation. So I had the online teaching. We were just playing bingo and talking a little, and I gave them a movie to watch, and so they're good to go. And I'm off work for who knows how long, because I think the government has new restrictions for today, so probably we will have some online teaching in January as well. We'll have to see about that. Hopefully the borders will stay open so Nomi can go to Chicago on Sunday. That's the most important thing. Also, I was just gonna go here to the kitchen and fix myself some breakfast because it's 10 and I haven't had any breakfast yet. And then it hit me that I showed you the sourdough and the dough and the process yesterday. I didn't show you the bread. And of course now it has been cut and we ate some of it, but this is half of the bread from the dough. And as you can see, now this is a little dry now because it's been, but there's some very nice, there was a lot of air in the bread yesterday, so it was really perfect. I sprinkled with some salt. So we had all the pasta yesterday and this whole big loaf of bread in the middle of the table. And it's very nice bread. So I will cut myself a loaf. Is it called a loaf of bread? And put it in the little toaster and have myself a cup of coffee and some bread. And then I have several things I need to do today. I need to pack some orders because you guys ordered a lot of stuff yesterday. So we need to pack some orders and get those sent. Then I need to be wrapping some Christmas presents and kind of see what I have and what I need. I usually don't make a plan. I just kind of buy stuff that I think the girls will like, and then at some point I need to lay it all out and see, okay, so what do we have and what do we need to get? And then Lars and I are gonna go downtown and get the last presents and just go for a stroll down the center street of town, which is a car-free, and just kind of walk down, and the Christmas lights are there. And I just love to walk down that street with a nice cup of coffee from Starbucks or somewhere else, doesn't have to be Starbucks, whatever, but with a nice cup of coffee and just hold my husband's hand and walk down that street. I really like that. So we're gonna do that today. That's the plan, at least, that we're gonna do that today. And then because we made so much pasta last night, we did two different kinds of pastas. We did the carbonara that I filmed some and then I forgot to film the rest. So I'm not gonna even bother with that, but it was so good. And I made a pasta with a creamy tomato sauce with some Parma ham from Italy. That was really good. So we have plenty of food, so I don't have to be cooking today. And tomorrow we're going to some friend's house for another Christmas lunch. So I won't have to be cooking on tomorrow either. And then on Sunday, Lars is taking Nomi to the airport in Copenhagen. That's a long trip there and back. So I have the whole Sunday just for myself and a lot of dyeing yarn. So that's the plan. Okay, so that was just the calendar. Welcome to the rest of the week at the Camerjonet headquarters. Anyway, it's time for me to eat some of this lovely bread, and we'll see what happens. go dye some yarn because today's Friday and on Sunday Nomi's leaving for Chicago, and I'm gonna dye up some yarn for Nomi's host mom, Steph, and I'm going to dye some yarn in a gray, greenish kind of color. But I'm gonna take you with me to the dye studio and see if we can make something gray green. I'm thinking something along the lines of close to something like, it's hard to see in this, but more gray than blue, green than blue. So let's go see if we can make the exact right gray-green color for Stephanie. Got my dyeing t-shirt on, put my hair in a bun, made myself a cup of coffee because it's a little bit cold on here in the, I don't know what the right word is for this room. This is where I have my washing machine and my tumbler. It's called a utility room. I think I have heard people call it that. Okay, let's see if we can dye something gray-green. I just added the citric acid to the dye bath, so now the colors are really starting to strike on the yarn. And it's totally impossible to actually see the right color here because it looks 100% dark navy, and it's not. I think actually when I pull out the yarn, it looks pretty good. Maybe I can show you actually. So I'm done dyeing the yarn. It's just cooling down in the water. It's the best if it could just actually stay there until it has the right temperature, so I can spin it and hang it to dry, and that won't be until tomorrow morning. So then it really has to dry so I can kind of make this gift for Nomi to bring to America. So we need to open some mini skeins. Let's find the Hue Loco one first. And today is day 17. And the name of the yarn today is Jazz Hands. And thank you so much to those of you who explained to me what a dollop was. I have never heard that before. So I love how I can actually work on my English vocabulary. But Jazz Hands, I know. So let's see what we have in here. We are going green. This is looking super good. And Chelsea Lux, number 17. Really? Wow. This is very adorable. I really have a weakness for minty. Rose and mint, I think, are some of my favorite colors. Actually, today, one of my very best friends, she owns the local yarn store. what a good friend to have. And she gave me a present today. And there's this cardigan design from a Danish designer called Petite Knit. She's like the queen of designs here in Denmark. She's awesome and very, very talented. She actually doesn't live very far from where I live, but never mind. She has a design of a jacket, cardigan kind of jacket that I want, but it's hard to find the time to be knitting something that's not work related for me. So Mette said, pick a color and I will knit it for you. So that is just the sweetest thing ever. When you are a knitter yourself and you get something that someone else knit for you, that is just the sweetest thing. Because as a knitter, you know the amount of work there is to give someone something that you knitted yourself. So I'm just, but now it's hard for me to pick a color. I'm going burgundy, mustard. I'm thinking like a brown. I'm thinking gray. Maybe I should actually tell you what the design is. It is it's the zipper jacket. Let me show you. This is the cardigan that I want. And it's an oversized, and I don't want it to be that oversized because I'm a big person already, so I don't need anything to be oversized on me. But I just need to pick colors, and I think it's hard. These are the colors that I'm choosing from, and I think it's hard. I want to be bold and not just do a gray. I'm thinking maybe like a dark green like this could be nice. Yeah, well, so as you can see, there's a lot of colors to choose from. And hey, Teddy, look. He'll just, when he wants you to pet him, he'll just come and he will lay his head on your lap just to go, please pet me. Okay, I will pet you, Teddy. Well, anyway, yeah, so I really should be looking for colors. Maybe I should dye it. Maybe I should dye it myself, actually. Huh. Yes, of course. Of course, I'm gonna dye it myself. I didn't even think of that. Okay, that's a good idea, but I still need to find out what color I want to dye. And how much yarn, because I think it actually takes a lot of yarn. Oh, anyway. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed a little footage of downtown. Tomorrow will probably be a shorter episode. I never know. I think so, because we're going to actually Mette, who's knitting that zipper jacket for me. They are having a little Christmas lunch for us. And then I think we'll be helping Nomi get her stuff packed so she's ready to go to Chicago. And I think that's about it. So that's the plan. That's the plan for Saturday. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your birthday wishes. That's overwhelming. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Take care. Sleep tight. Bye.